Hey everyone, Max at 343 Labs here. We're a music production school based in New York City, Berlin, and online. And today I'd like to show you a clip by myself where I show you how to figure out the key to a sample and make sure that that sample fits with the key of your song. Now this clip is taken from 343 TV, which airs daily right here on our YouTube channel. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe below and let's get into it.
So first of all, we've got to figure out the key of the sample. Now, the way that you do that, so let's just talk about that. How do you do it? The first thing that you've got to do is just figure out what the notes are that you can actually hear in that sample. All right. Once you've figured out all the notes, or as many notes as you can from that sample, you've got to try to put them in a scale. And once you put them in a scale, that'll usually lead you to the key. Okay. So there's different ways you could, if you have a really good ear or trained ear, you could try to figure out what those notes are. So, so the way that I would do it is kind of like play around on the piano. Sounds like a D and an A, right? Alright, so the four notes I'm getting are A, C, D, and E. Now, those notes, and you know what, let's see if I was right. So if you couldn't get that, there's another way that you can help yourself by going into Ableton Live. Has this where you can convert audio to MIDI, which is really useful if you're working with let's say a melody and you're trying to figure it out. So you can actually convert melody to MIDI track. So you can also convert harmony, and you can also convert drums. Let's see what Ableton comes up with. So it's going to spit out, kind of analyze that sample and put them in a new MIDI track, and we'll give you the notes that it thinks it is. Let's see what it came up with. All right, so it came up with this. Wow, crazy. That is nuts. Let's see what that sounds like with the sample. So I think it got some of the notes right, but a lot of them are off. Okay, and it's not so much that they're off; it's just that the intonation of the voice is such that you know, it's kind of hard to tell what the pitches are and also what octave they are. That's why this sounds like it's all over the place. So word of advice, you can use technology as a crutch, but really the final judge should always be you and your ear. Okay, so I am going to say that the melody is actually more like, I'm going to pick a different instrument. I'm going to use the piano for this. Let me just listen to it one more time. Oh, nope. All right, so I'm hearing this. All right, cool. So that's what I'm hearing. Let me know if you disagree or if you agree. And if I put these notes together, if I hit fold, for example, I am seeing an A, a C, and a D, and an E, okay? Now, if I was just to write these out, right, I said, or you know what, let's just do it like this. Duplicate that, and let's just delete the notes that I don't need. So I've got an A, and I'm just going to arrange them kind of like I would a scale. So lowest note first, then the next note, then the next note. And I just want every single note. And those are the 4 notes that I hear. Oh. Cool. So I've got A. Now, there are 2 scales that come to mind. The first scale that I could use for that is the A minor scale, obviously, which is this. Yeah, I'm not going to write it out, but it's all the white keys. And that would work, right? The other scale that I could use is the D minor scale. So there's my D minor scale. That would also work, right? Well, here. It only has 1 black key, which is B flat. But that would also work. So I'm going to say that this is in the key of A minor / D minor. Cool. Now, we said that our chord progression, oh, sorry, that was my vocal sample here. A minor / D minor. Now our vocal sample is, my chord progression is playing in the key of G minor. Okay, so I'm in the key of G minor. So now, if this vocal sample is in the key of A minor, then all I would have to do is transpose it down by 2 half steps, right? Because this is A, and to get down to, so here's A minor, and to get down to G minor, I just go down 2 half steps, 1, 2. So I'm trying to get from A minor to G minor, because G minor is the key of my chord progression in my song. So it's really simple to do that in Ableton, and same with any other DAW. You just hit the transpose and you go down by 2 half steps. So let's see what that sounds like. This is the original. And here's down 2. All right, let's see what that sounds like with the chord progression. Sounds great. Okay, so now I am in the key of G minor for that sample. Now that sample, we said, could also be in the key of D minor. All right, so again, if I wanted to be in the key of D minor, D is here's D minor, and my chord progression is here, G minor. So if I'm here, or here, let's say I'm here, I would have to bring that up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 semitones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's bring that up 5 half steps from where it was originally. Originally it was in A minor, right? Nope. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what that sounds like. It works, okay? It sounds a little high. The other thing I could do is, instead of transposing it up 5, so from A minor to D is up 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could also transpose it down 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll give me the same result. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See if I like the lower better. Okay, Mike is asking a great question. He's saying, does the background crackle get in the way? I wouldn't say that the crackle gets in the way. Let's just listen to it again. It definitely doesn't get it. I mean, if it gets in the way, it doesn't get in the way in terms of pitch. Okay, it's not messing with it's not like messing with the key or anything like that. It's just crackle. If anything, you just have to be careful. There are some other voices in there that are kind of faint in the background if you listen carefully. But the thing is that they're actually in the same key as the main vocal, so you're good. If you transpose the main vocal, you're transposing the backing vocals as well, so you're good. Okay, now with the beat. All right, so there you go. We figured out that vocal sample could be heard in the key of A minor or D minor, and then if we shifted it down 2 half steps, which turned it from A minor down to G minor, and then we also tried hearing it in D minor, and moving it down 7 half steps to G minor. All right. Both work.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget, 343 TV goes live daily right here on our YouTube channel. And if you want to take a course with us or just want to join our community, you can find more information at 343labs.com or 343labs.de for our German website. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.